All right, chat, what is up? How we doing? How's it going? I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. So far, we're getting off to an early start because we got a lot of things to do today. Namely, just finish the Pokedex, but that's... We might be like 3 entries away, but that is going to take a while. So... we're gonna have to get started pretty quick. But to update from last time, we're at 396 Pokemon. So we need the middle evolution for Sprigatito. We need 2 other evolutions for Fuecoco. And we need Golden Go, which that's going to take a while in its own respect. So I think we should just get started right away. It's probably going to take me a while. I think I can get this done fast enough that we can also still shiny hunt after the fact, but we'll kind of have to see how that shakes out. So that's what I got. Maybe we'll go with in-game music for a little bit. But then we can come back to the playlist if we need to. So let's just get after it. Yeah, I did a lot of offline trading to make sure we were set up for this. So I think mostly what I'm going to do is just fly from area to area, just looking for Gimmighoul. There we go. And as we do that, I will hopefully level up Fuecoco and Sprigatito. And I also have, I'm sure... Not this. Let's see. Probably more than enough XP candies and rare candies to just get them most of, if not all the way to the levels they need to be at. So we'll just do that as we need to. There are mass outbreaks incoming, which is how we're going to hunt shinies after the fact. But for now... we have a lot of Gimmighoul areas to check, so I'm basically just going to go to any, like, outposts I can find. That's where they seem to post up. Any of those watchtowers. I feel like are all marked on the map, but... maybe they're not called watchtowers. Let's just start flying to stuff. Or is it these that are... yeah, there we go. Looking for the wrong things. We're fine, though. But like I said, I hope everybody is having a good day so far. A good weekend. Last couple days since I've been gone. Just working on other stuff. Can I still climb this? Can I jump up it? Certainly can, because I see a Gimmighoul up there. But for reference, that was 4 coins, and I need... let's find out how many. We need 999. I have... 475. So we need 424. No, 524. So yeah, this is gonna take a while. And it's just area to area. Luckily though, a lot of the Gimmighoul's, if you find the ones that are in a chest, they give you like 40 to 60. So a lot more coins per encounter, which is nice. So I'm hoping this will only take like an hour and change. But we'll see. We'll see just how plentiful the Gimmighoul's are. I don't know if I have to like reset my date and time to get them to respawn, or if I just keep flying around if they'll keep showing up. I'm not really sure. Because we're already not off to a great start. It's just such a weird evolution for a Pokemon that isn't that good. And also, if you want to get another Golden Go, you just have to do this. Like, there's no choice. You just have to do this again. Okay, so apparently you cannot. Oh, I forgot I turned off music for this. Maybe we'll just do this then. There we go. All right, now let's try to get up here. Can. For some reason, Miradon is stuck. Oh no, we gotta go all the way up just to jump down and land on the top of this watchtower. Okay. Well, we at least get an actual gimme ghoul, which is good. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Great. Go back in your ball. There we go. All right. I don't know if I get more coins by knocking it out or just catching it, but I imagine it's the same. That'll give us plenty of levels on both of those. I'm just gonna hit B because I don't really care what your movesets are. All right, 50 coins, perfect. So at that pace, we only need to do one more than 10 of these. The biggest part, I think, is just going to be remembering where I've already gone. That's the biggest indicator for me. Like, these all look the same on the map, so finding a way to distinguish them is going to be pretty important. But they don't all have gimme ghouls, so I've just been on my I should say on my in my black 2 white 2 music era. Just so good. I guess this is original black and white, but that Gen 5 music has just been hitting so hard recently. And I'm getting all these, not really flashbacks, but just wishing I had played these games as a kid. Really wishing I had done that. Like, after Platinum came out, I was just like, oh, I'm too cool. Too cool to play Pokemon Black and White. What dumb names. Those probably suck compared to the games I've played. And I think at the time everyone thought that, but realistically, some of the best games to come out ever. Okay, I also don't know which watchtower is right ahead of us. I might have just been there, to be honest. So but we'll find out. But now I'm watching back a lot of, yeah, we were already just here. Different black and white, black 2 white 2 content, and just like those games had so much. Those games had so much content. I'm honestly not sure that any, well, it's hard to say that any game since them hasn't had as much, but that was a DS game just absolutely packed to the brim with stuff to do. And then you like, I mean, probably there's more to do. There's more story in a game like this, but just the amount of little things you can do is insane in that game. Okay, another gimme ghoul. Nice. All right, this is hopefully a trajectory we can stay on. Because if so, we'll get this done really, really quickly. I just racked up another 150 coins in the last 3. I also don't get why one of those gimme goals gave like 7 XP and then the other ones have given 800 or something. All right, there we go. Toy Coco has evolved. New Crocolore. And I'm guessing Sprigatito will also evolve soon, at least. I feel like there's a lot of watchtowers I also just don't have on the map. So if I just ran around a little bit, I'm sure I could find more too, which would honestly just help with flying around the map. Getting to more precise locations, but here we go. Another gimme ghoul. Let's go. Okay, this is going honestly a lot smoother than I thought it would. What's up, Radarn? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday so far. We are out here putting together the final pieces of the puzzle for the Paldea Pokedex. We have 2 more Pokemon. Also, 100 coins. Let's go. We have 2 more Pokemon to get. 3 more Pokemon to get? Oh yeah, we need Skeledirge, the middle evolution for Sprigatito, and then Golden Go. And we're sitting at a comfortable, honestly, a lot more than it just was. 729 coins. Okay, that's better than I thought. Much, much better than I thought. Are there any watchtowers in range? Not really. We can always do the classic fly to a Pokemon Center and just look around there because there are almost always a couple of gimme ghoul there. But watchtower to watchtower is certainly the fastest way to do this. So let's land again. Make sure I don't accidentally see any shinies. I think we just went to that one. This. But hoping to get some solid hunting in after this, because the shiny hunting in this game is frustrating in the sense of actually knowing when you found a shiny Pokemon, but it's relatively easy. The methods aren't that difficult. It's basically just find an outbreak and then catch or defeat a bunch of Pokemon and then save, and then keep spam opening your menu. Or you're not your menu, you picnic menu. Sorry. Alright, well. Right after I said this would go quickly because we're finding a lot of coins. Also, if we have Castoroya, Watchtower, what, 3 and 1? You have to imagine there's a 2 somewhere around here. I'm guessing that's probably it. Let's just go there. So that's what we're doing. Probably, I guess this would take about an hour and change, but at this rate, it's going a bit faster, which is great because I really don't want to just run around looking for coins the entire day. But we'll find out how long it really takes. And then just maybe I can find my first shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because I have yet to find a single shiny. I've apparently battled one, which is really, really upsetting to hear. That I battled a shiny and somehow did not notice. That's the way it goes in this game. Oh, we also have a new Pokemon Presents in 2 days, which I'm very, very excited for. So I'll certainly be streaming that. I believe it is Tuesday, the 8th at 6 a.m. PDT, which would be 9 a.m. EDT, which I think you add about 5 or 6 hours to that to get whatever it is in like Europe. So I'm not touching my controller and it's just doing that, which is kind of concerning. All right, I imagine Sprigatito's about to evolve. Nice. Into Florigato. All right, perfect. $60 more coins, perfect. And this is just what we're doing. We just keep going around and around. I think I've hit just about every watchtower that I have on the map. So there's always the reserve option of just start going to Pokemon centers, which I might start doing. Also, if anyone knows how to reset those spawns, if it just takes time, or if I can literally just restart my game, or if I can just change the date, any of those options, I feel like would just speed up this process greatly. So there's usually a Gimmighoul hanging out around here. So maybe I'll do this. We'll save. And you can just change my time and date settings real quick. Close app. And I think we just run it back. We just run the circle of what we just did. And we go from there. It says the chests do respawn, but it's a very low % chance each day. I feel like flipping my in-game or my Switch time may help with that, because there are now different outbreaks, but we shall see. We'll just start hitting all the spots and see what we come up with. I'm not really sure what to expect, but worst case scenario, we're just gonna have to run around and do this a little bit differently and just go to every Pokemon Center or something and do that, which naturally will take a lot longer, getting 4 coins Gimmighoul versus 40 to 100. Oh, let's go though. I think that might have worked. I think we might have actually tricked the game. Watch one of these also be shiny and I'll just never know. But the Gimmighoul raid event might be one of the craziest things that they have ever done in one of these games. Also, I realize that those are shiny locked, so. What's up, Pax? How's it going? Welcome. We are currently on a treasure hunt of sorts for Gimmighoul because we need 999 Gimmighoul coins to evolve it to finish off the Pokedex. In addition to also evolving Fuecoco another time. But aside from that, this is the harder of the 2 tasks. All right, this, yeah, we've managed to respawn all of the Gimmighoul, which is perfect. Makes this really easy because I can just fly from place to place we've already been. Might only be getting 30 coins per, but still better than getting 4. Take that any day. What have you guys been up to this weekend? Anything fun? Any exciting plans? Not much. What about you? Been just off doing a couple of things. I did finally manage to hit the Oppenheimer Barbie double feature yesterday, which was quite the experience. It was quite the experience. I really don't go watch movies very often, but I decided, you know what? For the sake of this, why not hit that double feature and see where we go? And it was good. It was a very enjoyable experience. It was a very long day. No spoilers, please. Of course. I really liked both movies. I was very happy with that. I kind of figured I would go like one of them I'd really like, one of them I wouldn't like, just as movies go. And as someone who really doesn't stay super tuned into the movie world, I was like, well, if I go 50 is fine with me. And I really liked both of them. I thought they were both great. I will not talk much more about anything spoiler wise, but just both phenomenal movies. It's very, very fun. Certainly a lot to break down about them, so maybe I'll give that some time and then kind of talk about my thoughts in like a couple weeks once people have had a chance to go see it. Barbie's already been rated as like 200 and something in the best movies of all time. It's certainly really, really good. I mean, my takes when it comes to movies are absolutely horrendous, so I feel like I don't really have the right to say like, oh, it's a top this % movie of all time, but it's very different than all of the other movies typically on those lists, which are all like old, anywhere from like 50s to 80s. Like, oh, they did this thing. Barbie is so different from all of those. Also, incredible recency bias, yes. But I thought it was going to be more corny than it ended up being, which was, it was a pleasant surprise. Like, certainly still very goofy in parts, but it wasn't just like strictly a kids movie, which was nice. Wait, there's a Pokemon Center right over by that watchtower. But that and Oppenheimer both. Oppenheimer was really good. A little bit strange for a couple of reasons that just stuck out to me. But once again, I won't like... I'll try not to really say anything about the movies at all, even in terms of like... The Oppenheimer take is more cinematography and like that type of stuff related than like, oh, when this part of the plot happens. It was also interesting seeing like you heard about, you know, the atomic bomb, but a lot of the stuff behind it was like, there's a lot going on. There was a lot going on. Oh, how many coins do I need still? All right, we need exactly 100 Gimme Ghoul coins. We need exactly 100. See how fast I can do that. Why? Why even bother move? Am I finding all these coins? Literally just going to those little like watchtower areas, and that's where all the gimme ghouls spawn. Maybe there's a gimme ghoul up here or something, but if you just go up there, oh, it's, I'm 99% sure it is per Evo as well. So if I wanted to evolve another gimme ghoul, I'd have to get another 999 coins. No, just an item. Great. Is it crazy OP? Nope. All those things you might think, like, is it really good, or like, oh, is it super cool? No, none of the above. I don't know why they made it this way. I wish I had a good reason. I think I was also just at this one. Is the shiny any good? I don't know what shiny golden go looks like, but shiny gimme ghoul is indistinguishable. It is a slightly different shade of white. And Nintendo made a big deal about, oh, we're gonna have an event where you can finally get a shiny gimme ghoul. Cannot tell the difference. Let me see if I can find a picture. Yeah, it is. Let me see if I can do this. There you go, chat. Like, it's a minimally different shade of white. Like, this is a slightly darker white, and this is a slightly, like, brighter white. And I think this is a different cut. Like, the buckles are a little bit different. But keep in mind, that is also a Pokemon you can only see shiny in the raid dens, which make everything look crazier too. So it is near impossible to tell the difference. Yeah, the Pokemon company just wanted something crazy apparently. I feel like this is how people felt with Munchlax in Gen 4. It's like, why did you make it so hard to find? Like, Golden Go is the same picture. Is it actually? That's insane. Any gimme ghouls around? No. Okay. Maybe I'll just reset my clock again. Because I'm not seeing any gimme ghouls up here. Nor any watchtowers. Yeah, I got nothing. Let's do this again. Yeah, I don't know why they made this the way they did. It's literally just like difficult and no different for the sake of being difficult and no different. And the crazy thing is, it's probably because the Pokemon, like, Game Freak know they can get away with it too. Like, people will still go crazy shiny hunting this thing just to say they did it. Just because they can. It's so people actually play the game. They keep adding all these weird terror raids. I don't know. Make the game good. Don't just keep adding to a bad base game. But I don't know. We'll find out more this Tuesday, 9 a.m. ES or EDT, sorry. Whatever that translates to in your local time zone. I will be live, hopefully a little bit early. I think what we're going to do is I'll make a little bingo board of things that I think they will talk about in the Pokemon Presents. My rough guesses as of right now is they will talk about Pokemon Sleep. They will add something to Pokemon Unite. Probably talk more about Detective Pikachu game. And last, they will talk about release dates for Scarlet Violet DLC. That's my guess. Pretty much anything beyond that or different than that would be a huge bonus. I just don't think they're going to. They're talking about increasing the required coins for Gimmighoul's evolution. Probably, man. Like, we're actually gonna... we're gonna add a new Pokemon that's shiny is actually the exact same. Like, there's not even a single pixel of difference. It's a Pokemon Presents, so it is exclusively Pokemon, which hopefully is a good thing. Means they can talk about a lot more of their games, which is always fun. But I always forget, like, they have such a wide portfolio of side games now that even still, they can spend 45 minutes talking about games I really don't care about or play, which is always tough. The last Pokemon Presents, everyone was saying, this was right after the virtual consoles came out on Switch, and everyone was saying, this is it. This is when they add every Pokemon to Switch. And I just jumped right on that bandwagon. I got so hyped and just was so crushed after that ended that this time I'm trying to really manage my expectations for what they talk about. New Pokemon live action movie teaser. I need to watch the original Detective Pikachu. Is it actually good? I feel like it was actually kind of okay. Not really? Okay. For some reason, I feel like I remembered people saying, like, you know what? It wasn't that bad, but... Okay, we have exactly 0 Gimmighoul's found from our excursions thus far since resetting the time. Which is very concerning. I see a little Gimmighoul. Oh, he just jumped off, chat. No. Really weird, strange plot in my opinion. Is it like a TED style, like, oh my god, my Pikachu came to life? Or is it just like Pokemon exists and everyone's cool with that? Because I feel like if they just ripped the TED method of like, oh my god, it's a Pokemon that talks. I thought you never talked, or some crazy shit like that. I don't know. Oh, Pokemon exists and everyone's cool with it. Honestly, I feel like that's better. Than there being like this whole subplot of like, how did this happen? Is there any Gimmighoul for me to find? please? No. Okay. But only Pikachu can talk, okay? Kind of a weird distinction of them to make. If they made an X and Y remake, what would they actually call it? Pokemon XX and XY? Pokemon Twitter. Pokemon Z? When are they releasing Pokemon Z, chat? That's the real question. Pokemon capital X? Pokemon lowercase y? They gotta do Z, but what do? Do they just do one remake and it's Z and it incorporates everything? Honestly, I'd kind of like that if they just did it like Emerald style, where they incorporate both. But it's about Zygarde this time. And then ZX and ZY is actually not bad. And they could also just go like the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, where you just put like a word. But realistically, if anything's due up for a remake, it's Black and White. But the more I see Black and White and Black 2 White 2, the more I want to play those games and would love to have them on Switch, but I'm not sure if that means I'd like to see them as like Switch remakes or just as virtual console things. So chat, where did all the Gimme Ghoul go? I know I have farmed them for their resources, but where did they all go? Where are they? Mega X, Mega Y could work as well. Agreed. I was thinking something with the Mega Evolutions, but we're just searching far and wide for these things at this point. Okay, random Hoppip up here. That's sure. What is happening? Can I? There we go. What the hell? They need to add a Mega Evo for every Pokemon. I don't know, man. I don't even know that I'd like that. Go to each of these centers and see if they have something, but honestly don't know at this point. Like, usually there's a big sign and the Gimme Ghoul are just posted there. Make a Gimme Ghoul, you need 9,999,999 coins. It's funny because if they made it like you need that amount of money, that might honestly be faster than just the coins. Because money you can at least constantly farm. Yeah, all the Kalos Pokemon, because there's what, like 60 of them? 70 of them? Like, there's not actually that many. Okay. Really struggling here with the whole coin thing. I was gonna say we're doing so well, but now we've hit coin shortage era. There we go. At least we have something here. A whopping 1 coin. Okay, well. No, I'm not going back there. Mega Arceus needs to happen. I feel like that would just be too OP, you know? Like, canonically, it should just kill everything at that point. Like, there should be nothing better. Also, this Joy-Con, I think, is getting stick drift, which is super fun. Yeah, one move, that's the Thanos snap. No, the legendaries do not have megas. I think the only legendary, well, kind of Kyogre and Groudon in Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby. Because they have the origin forms. And technically Mega Rayquaza. So. There is that. But the actual Kalos ones. And Latios. So none of the actual Kalos Pokemon, but the remakes of Gen 3 that were in Gen 6 do. Thank God. Okay. Well, we at least have this. Please just give me 100 and then we don't have to deal with this. That would be just the most clutch shit of all time. That would be it. We would be so set. I'll take 50. I will take 50. We can scrounge together the rest of this. We're at 953, so we need, what, 46 more? Which, if you do it one at a time, is going to take a while, but... you can keep it going. Let me... But this playlist is just... all the black and white music just has me with the cat jam head. Just... so good. So good. I do need to add to this playlist because it's pretty much just this at this point. I still need to do a lot of the other generations. I've yet to do Gens 3 and 4 because I know I'm going to add basically every song from them. It's just going to take a while. But there's honestly a lot of Gen 6. Maybe some Gen 7 music. I don't know. Gen 7 I always go back and forth on. There are a couple songs I like, but... not like sold on a lot of it. Dude, where the Gimmigholes hang out? Isn't the whole point that this thing can go over all terrains, and every time I go up a mountain it just slips back down? We're going all the way up, chat. Hoping I can just see a watchtower from here. That would be the dream. Have they announced the Pokemon they're bringing back with DLC yet? They might have shown some in the trailers if I paid closer attention to it, but I haven't. So, oh, it's a Gimme Ghoul. Nice. 3 coins. Cool. That looks like a watchtower. That might have been where I just was. In fact, I'm almost positive it is. So let's see if we go. It's blue, the blue direction on the map. Yeah, that was where we just were. So let's look for something different. Of course, I was like, oh, this is going so much faster than I thought. How nice. The Pokedex is 400. I don't know about the Nat Dex because they've added a lot of events where you can get older Pokemon. And I want to say every Pokemon can be transferred to this game. I might be wrong saying that, but like, I know they've had events for all of the Gen 8 starters. They also added like alternate forms for Suicune and one other legendary. But I don't know if they're still in the game or not. Could have been limited time events that I didn't jump on the opportunity for. Go check that lighthouse. It's the best idea I have for where to go next. I could reset the date and time again, but I feel like that hasn't worked the last time, so all right, let's go to this lighthouse. I don't even know that we can get to the top, but we can at least give it a shot and then keep flying around. I really did not think it would be this hard. Well, I kind of did think it would be this hard, I should say, but after how well it started, it's frustrating that this is how it's gone since. Well, my controller will stop drifting. That'd be nice too. Let's do this. Save again. Reset the date and time one more time. And if not, I think we literally just drive around and just look. Oh, I forgot to close that. Why can I not change the date again? That's the right why is none of this working? We'll change the time too, why not? It can be 6 in the morning, sure. Alright. We'll run it back. We need like 40 more coins. But of course, that's going to take forever. So figure out how to approach that. Marlboro Red pack opening when? Reviewing every cigarette tier list. Be so disgusting. I've never smoked a cig, and I don't really think I want to. Every once in a while, you're like, damn. Somebody's smoking a cig and it looks kind of cool, but it's not. Clarify. Let me get out ahead of that one. Like, it fits the atmosphere, but then you, like, walk down the road and you're like, oh, I could smoke that? Oh, that'd be so good for my lungs. And then I'm like, yeah, I should never do that, so. I also enjoy running, so I'd probably not be the best for me, you know? But speaking of other packs I have to open, I found this buried in my things. So we can rip this once we get the shiny charm. It's a just regular Scarlet and Violet. It's not the Paldea evolved, which kind of stinks because the Paldea evolved have way cooler cards, but it's still something. Is it really going to be like this? Or we're going to have to do this one coin at a time to finish it off? Really? Can we not just, you know, just find like one that has a gimme ghoul? Gives us 50 coins, we call it a day. That's all I need. That's all I'm asking for. I don't think that's that much, but clearly it is. Please give me ghoul. No. Why? Please. Somewhere's got to have one. Opened 2 packs the other day, and the best I got was a hollow Meowscarada. Sorry. Yeah, I've had pretty bad luck with these packs recently. I haven't got anything super cool. The best I got was the full art Giacomo I opened last week on stream. But yeah, I haven't had super good luck with packs in a while. Granted, I've been trying to open less because they just cost a lot. You guys seen that one card that is worth 2 million? Is it like one of the Charizards or is it something different? Because I know like the OG Charizard Hollow is worth a lot. But I've not seen one that's worth 2 million. Unless it's like PSA 10 Charizard. That's the only card I can think of that would be close to that. It's not Pokemon, it's Lord of the Rings or something, and Post Malone bought it. Well, that makes a little bit more sense. I remember there's this one Magic the Gathering card that's a really old card that's like, I want to say it's worth like $30,000+ a card now. And it used to be just like, it wasn't even like a super good card. I think it was called the Black Lotus, if I remember correctly. My magic lore. That's so strange though. Like the Lord of the Rings cards. It's like a TCG for that actually. I will say one of the most underrated Pokemon games of all time, the OG Pokemon TCG game on Game Boy. The original Pokemon TCG game on Game Boy was insane. I don't know if anyone has ever played that. I think I might still have it somewhere. But it is literally just a Game Boy game where you go to like different gyms, I'm pretty sure. And you, instead of like battling with Pokemon, you literally just play the TCG against like other like, trainers in the gym. It's really, really fun. Pretty sure it's in some weird Lord of the Rings language too. Just can't even read it. Please. Please, game. Just have one gimme ghoul up here. That's all I'm asking for. Because now it's just like fly to random Pokemon centers and hope. Because normally there'd be like a sign somewhere that would have a little gimme ghoul sitting on it. Or just standing in a corner. Alright, 5 coins. That's honestly more than I was expecting. But yeah, especially in that case, I don't know if that's something you just like luck into, where you know you have a card that's worth like a lot, but you're like, what rich person can I just get interested enough in this to have them buy it? Like, One Ring is a Magic the Gathering card. Oh, word. Oh, it's like a one of one. I wonder if it's like a one of one Lord of the Rings / Magic like collaboration card or something. I feel like that would make sense. Let's go to the Elite Four. Maybe they'll have something there. Paying $2 million for cardboard is still insane. Yeah, it's because at that point I don't even think it's like an investment thing. Like the market is so niche because it's an overlap between people who have like the wealth to acquire it plus the interest that it has the value people say it does. All right, here we go. Like 15 minutes in, I was like, this is going to be over so quickly. And we are now just praying. Just need 40 coins. Less than, in fact, but... That is so rude. 30 coins? Are you joking? We just needed 10 more. Oh, this is so annoying. Why? Why? Oh my god. Because I needed 40 coins to be done. And if we just got 40 there, it would have been so much quicker. Than now it's like, I think we're 6 coins away or something. So I have to like just keep running around looking for it, which, I mean, it's whatever, but it's just like, would have liked to be done. Yeah, because now we're 5 coins away. So, but yet at the rate we've been finding these, that might take a while. That might end up taking a while. Because the Gimme Ghoul are just not respawning. Yeah, like 2 small ones or 1 big one would do it. But now I just have to fly all over the map hoping that one is spawned in somewhere. I think some of the small ones can give you 5, but I've seen a lot of 4s and a lot of 3s. So. Also, I don't think I've checked like here at all. So I'll try this. I gotta go though. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for streaming, James. Pax, we'll catch you later. Have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. Thanks for being here while you could be. And hopefully we'll have a large golden man the next time you're here. But in the meantime, we just We just run around looking for whatever we can find at this point. I think there might be a watchtower over there, but basically just gonna fly to every Pokemon Center and stop on the way here and just see what we can come up with. Which gyms have I not gone to in a minute here? Like, I haven't gone to the psychic one in a second. Go check up there. I'm just trying to guess, chat. I wish I had better answers. Come on, there's gotta be one like creeping in the sign or something, please. So I don't even know that I can breed for one or like anything. I really just think I have to keep flying around for 5 coins. Still nothing. Still absolutely nothing. Yesterday I was looking through my old 3DS SD cards and one of them also has a copy of Pokemon Y on it for some reason and it's corrupted but could be my oldest save slot of the game. That'd be too bad. That's like, I don't really understand enough about how data is like saved to really be like, oh, like this could have happened, but I may have only like once in the past had a corrupted save, but just ruins everything, especially if it's like your oldest save of the game. Like that was the original save you played on, which I don't actually no, I do have that in Diamond and Pearl. My Pearl copy has the original save I played on, and the only way to fix it is just using hacked software or restarting. That sucks. That's like the original Game Boy games, like red, blue, yellow, that type of stuff. The only way you can actually like maintain a save now, because because the save is tied to the battery and the batteries almost always die after like 10 to 15 years or whatever it is. The only way to save your original save file on those is to like get some third-party thing that's kind of like hacking and then save that file to a computer from this like GBA card reader and then go from there. But with how we need 5 coins and I've flown around seemingly almost the entire map and have nothing to show for it. I guess just set the date for it again. Like I don't I wish I had a better answer as to how to make this go faster, but it just seems to me like this is the way it's supposed to go. We've also been listening to the same music, so let's... I have a new idea. Let's get... Not that. Okay, my steak is stuck. That's good. Good. Alright, let's get... Let's just go Pokemon X and Y. Oh, wait, did I must have started on a different save. Yeah, so on a different save because my stick is drifting. Nice. Cool. Thank you, Nintendo, for making a product that lasts a long time. Here we're talking about corrupted saves, and I'm just like, why did it just overwrite everything? Soundtrack. Let's go X and Y. We'll listen to all these, and then I can just add the good ones to my playlist. This is like every single song. An adventurous beginning, 22 seconds. I don't even know what that is, but I'll just listen to this. So I want to add the Gen 6 stuff. I think I'll just keep the save on it because I might eventually get a modded 3DS. I at some point really want to get a 3DS with capture card, because then I can play. Sorry, I just saw like just to the left of my guy right there. The entire thing just the entire screen just glitched out, but X and Y bike theme. I'll have to check it out. Well, hopefully it'll come up on shuffle, but please, we need one gimme ghoul. I am begging. I am begging. I did set it on shuffle, so it's going to bounce around a little bit rather than just playing every song in order, which I think I prefer, the bouncing around rather than just like this song, then this song, then this song, but we'll see. We need a singular gimme ghoul. We need one. That's all. That's all I'm asking for. But I would love to be able to play original cartridge stuff on stream. And also go through, because the copies that I bought were all used from GameStop for the 3DS games. And I don't have... I think the games I'm missing now are Black, White, Black 2, White 2, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which are all like 3 of the most expensive DS games to buy. Then I'm like, I have at least one copy of every other generation. I have Yellow. But then you can also do like virtual console stuff, and that was Victory Road, or not, sorry, that was the Pokemon League, not Victory Road, sorry. I just read your comment and I was like, oh, it's this, but it was... This is the Pokemon Village, which I don't even know where that is. That might have been like a mini game thing, I'm not sure. Okay, it appears the game has seen right through my tricks of resetting and changing the time, which is really unfortunate because we are 5 coins away. Which I'm sure if I just rode around for a little bit, I could find. I don't really want to go to those windmills though. Go somewhere else. Why does my screen do this? I don't even think this is one of the Joy-Cons I bought after these. After I got the Switch. Is there like good themes? But I feel like they don't fit good in like a background playlist, you know? Why are there no gimme ghouls? We are seriously 5 coins away from being done with this. And apparently all the gimme ghouls in the entire world have been captured, so... If you know of any secret gimme ghoul spots, let me know, because I am desperate at this point. Anywhere at all that might have a gimme ghoul, I need to know. Oh, please. Please give me 5. Please. You suck. Give me cool. Why? Why? Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay. Yep. Okay then. Please be 4. Bro. We're really gonna have to do this one at a time. Is that really how this is gonna go? Good morning, gamers. What's up? We're currently searching for the last of, I think now, 3 gimme ghoul coins. We are 3 away, and I've been doing this for now an hour and 15 minutes. And we were probably 10 away 30 minutes ago. Actually, not like 50 away, but... I think that's it, chat. Please, for the love of God. Oh, we've done it. Oh, we've done it, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God, we finally have enough coins. That's so hype. Also, I'm adding this to the playlist because Coumarine City is just, it's doing me right now. Save to playlist. Stream music. Okay. Let's see our golden boy. Actually, I want that to be the final evolution, so we're gonna just give Crocolore a bunch of XP candies. So hold. All right, perfect. Little overkill, but does the job. So we finally get Skeledirge. Also another song getting added to the playlist. I'm guessing Torch Song might be like a special move, so we'll at least give you that. Okay, and now with that done, we can go to our I don't even know really how we do this, but this is the song for Lavier City. Chat, how do I give my 999 Gimme Ghoul coins to Gimme Ghoul? Do I have to actually like go somewhere to trigger this event? This might seem like a lot. No, it is. Oh, just level up. Correction. Previous version. Okay. What all of me just making that noise meant is that we literally just need to evolve Gimme Ghoul 1 level and that it will consume all of our coins. Which is really stupid, but... Alright, chat. The moment of truth. If my Joy-Con will stop drifting. Here we go. The final Pokemon for our Pokedex. Here we go. Oh, there it is. It looks so weird. I don't like it. It is a cool typing, but... also, I don't know why it's snowboarding. Or it looks like it's snowboarding during that. Oh, I screwed up again with the recording too. I'm so dumb. Yeah, it does look like the string cheese guy. It looks exactly like the string cheese guy actually, which is kind of scary because he's a weird looking dude. This is a beautiful song. I don't know that this could be on the background playlist because it's like kind of sad, but it's called I'll Go With You. I don't know where this is from, but damn. Now that we've done that, we can go talk to Jacques. Alrighty, chat, that's that. 400 Pokemon discovered, and Jacques is not even here. Guess we'll go here. I don't know. There's Jacques. Bro, it is done. It's wow, I got 3 big nuggets and then I got a beast ball. Let's go! We've completed the Pokedex. Woo! Put that on my fridge. Here you go, Mr. Jacques. Now you're gonna talk to me? Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, this guy just bought that at a secondhand shop. He just bought the shiny charm. Oh my. All right, so what do you have to say, Clavel? Such a loud song. BRB, all right. Catch you when you get back. And a small gift. Oh, let's go. Here we are, chat. I got my diploma. Let's go. Screenshot that. I got my diploma finally after all these years. All right. So do we get the national Dex or nah? Looks like the answer to that is no. So I guess that's that. Cool. I think. But the Dex is done. We have the shiny charm, which now means we can shiny hunt, baby. It's time. So let me save. I also said I would rip a pack when we did that, so I'm going to. It's on a different screen here. There we go. All right, so we got this bad boy. Scarlet and Violet. I think these are also, you just move one card at the front. I always forget what the card like trick is for opening these the right way, because they keep changing it. It used to be 3 on some packs, 4 on others. I think it's just 1 with these. Check. Yeah. All right. Psychic Energy. Clauncher. I actually really like that art. It reminds me of the art style of a lot of the old cards too. Skiddo. Classic. Quaxley. Gross. Squovit. You got Penny. Nice. Metacham. Kind of not a big fan of Metacham, but Quaxwell, god damn it. And a reverse hollow Metatite. That shine a little bit in there. Ooh, reverse hollow. I believe that's a male Oinkalone, or maybe that's female. And the final card, please be something dope and cool. A hollow Cyclizar. That's honestly not that cool. Well, they can't all be winners, you know, chat. They can't all be winners. But some more cards to add to the collection. I have no clue where I'm going to put all these, but another one to add, which is cool. Cyclizar, I just also don't understand. Like, is it supposed to be closely related to Miraidon? Any of that? Or is it just like a random other Pokemon? I don't really know. Okay, so now this is where the fun begins. How do I find Mass outbreaks. I'm just gonna go here. That might be a mass outbreak, so I don't totally remember how to do this. I'll take a little bit of researching to remember how to exactly have the mass outbreaks, I should say, up here. So it's, of course I flew into like the middle of a cave. Massive valley. Okay. Let's keep picking up items as we go. But now every time I go past a group of Pokemon quickly, I just second guess. And I'm like, oh, maybe that's shiny. I don't really ever know, but... Let's save right here. Okay, mass outbreak. Nice. I was just going to have Ceruledge fight them kind of solo and then go from there, but... There's one. I don't really know how to keep track of... Oh, Ceruledge, fight this Tadbulb. I feel like Ceruledge just outspeeds either way, but... Oh, I'm hitting right. I'm hitting the wrong thing. They're also all down in the water, which makes this a lot less easy. Not really. Okay, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way then. I think we're aiming for like 30 or something. Of these battled. Maybe 60. I kind of forget the exact number. I also love if they could just like fight on their own, because this takes so much longer than me just spamming the right bumper and calling it a day. Let's see if I can go back up there, catch more, or fight more. Are they like all down there? That is so easy, but of course they're all like over the water. Okay, well. Good angle for this battle, actually. Nice. So now a bunch of random Pokemon spawning in, which is a lot less helpful. So we'll just keep patrolling this little area. Oh, now it's killing everything. Okay. Ceruledge has become bloodthirsty. I also have no clue what this shiny looks like, so the nice part is they did add a feature where your Pokemon, if you use that mode where they're kind of fighting on their own, they will not knock out shiny Pokemon. So you at least have, if we have that going for us. Okay, let's go back up top. We just let Ceruledge keep doing its thing. Like we're maybe at like 20-ish. We really haven't fought a ton of these, to be fair. There are tons of them over here too. This just takes a lot longer. It'd be really funny if there's a shiny under the water that I just couldn't get for that reason. I wonder if I switch to a water Pokemon, if we could just fight them. Let's try. Let's find out. And you feel like you should be able to do this, so. Oh, there we go. Oh. The number in the outbreak is starting to go down. Because Gyarados is killing everything in sight. Alright, maybe we start resetting then? Let's go over here. We'll save. I'll open up my picnic menu. I have to actually look up how to do this real quick. First of all, I want to see one shiny Tadbulb. Oh, cool. It looks like no different than the regular. That's really good. So it's like red instead of orange. Great. How to hunt in Violet. Is there any like non-stupid? Oh, we can go on Reddit, I guess. I've been running tests all day and attempt. So KOing 60 Pokemon in an outbreak increases our odds from 1 in 4096 to 1 in 1365. With Shining Charm and Sparkling Power 3, you get 512 odds with the sheer amount of Pokemon who spawn a single given outbreak. Incredibly good odds. After this, Okay, outbreaks. Eventually you'll reach 60 KOs. From here, make sure you save. Saving will keep your odds, so if the outbreak disperses, you can just reset. Okay. Also, Luckery's in that game. Anyways, I'll keep that playing. I have to run to the bathroom real quick, but after that, we'll keep going on our hunt for Tadbulb. We'll go from there. I'll be right back, chat. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you in just a second. What timing? And then he leaves. I'm back, Chad. I'm back, okay? It's all good. Everything's fine. Just so I can fire off one text and then we'll be good. Okay. All right, so I'm just going until we get 60 KOs. I don't really know how to tell when that happens. I don't think we've hit 60 yet. And I also can make a sparkling power 3 sandwich depending on how we actually make that. I also apparently need to unlock some recipes here. I think there's gonna be stuff at the end that's gonna have the crazy powers. Sparkling power. We need Herba Mystica for that. That's right. I don't think I have any. Now let's be done with that for now. We do have a save, so we can just keep doing this for now. Said it looked like the outbreak was thinning, so... Oh. We're basically looking for this with a red tail instead of a orange tail. We'll just go until I think we've knocked out 60. I don't really know. But theoretically, I should be farming Herba Mystica to make sandwiches. Also, they're all hiding here under the water, which I have no clue how I'm ever supposed to do anything about that if the shiny's down there. It's a terrible place to shiny hunt, to be completely honest, but I do like Tadbulb, and I like its shiny. Pardon me, I like its evolution's shiny. Belly Bolt. So getting that would be cool. Also, Gyarados will not knock out any shiny Pokemon. So if one happens to be shiny, it will remain alive. But I have to be so like tuned in to checking all of these. I'm guessing more will probably spawn back down there, but check up here again. I imagine there's some warning message or indicator once we've got to that 60 mark, but I don't really know. This is probably the game, one of the games I know the least about shiny hunting in, so. You have to count. Okay, awesome. So it's also just a 3 stack of Tadbulbs, which is kind of funny. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Well, that's good because I have not been counting this entire time, so. Great. Also just underwater, like. Oh, there's our Aracuda. Okay, we're chilling. But I mean, still over here, like. All right, after this batch, maybe we'll just start resetting. I don't really know. 60 is a lot of Pokemon, to be fair. I have lots of Tadbulb mucus hanging around, which is awesome to just think about that. Wait, I think this is the... Chat, I actually think that's the shiny. I actually think that's the shiny. I'm not even joking. I'm 98% sure that's the shiny Pokemon. Okay. We did it. I don't even know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say. That is insane. That is so stupid. But what do we name our shiny Tadbulb? Yeah, that, well, before you guys came back, I had probably knocked out another solid like 20, 25. So that was right in the 60 range. And typically what you do is you'd count, you get to 60, you save, you make a picnic, and then you just keep making picnics every time the thing resets. That is so lucky. I don't even... I don't know if somebody clipped that. Might be a little too late. Because of course I screwed up the recording for this. So I was working on stuff for another thing, but name it Bulber. You marked it, thank you. I think we added to the party. See you later, Florigato. I mean, realistically, I just want to evolve it into Belly Bolt, but that is so funny. I guess I could go for another one. I don't really feel the need to get one because like that shiny is not actually that cool. We could go for the swan or the stork, sorry. Go, we already have Haunter. I don't even know what this thing is called. Bombardier is what it's called, I think. It might also just be a snowmobile brand, but... Bombardier, sorry. Even know what the shiny version looks like? It looks no different, dude. Why? Also, why does this Team Flare's Mightyena keep using Roar? It's really annoying. Like, moves like that are always just so frustrating. Oh, wait, hold on. We have to do this. This is gonna be another terrible shiny Pokemon to hunt. It's like light blue instead of actually dark blue. Okay, it's close enough that I can convince myself I know what the difference is. And shiny Glamora does look cool. So we'll have that open as a reference image. Let's go over here. And we'll, I guess, just run it back. That was insanely lucky and insanely under odds. I could also grind Dense for Herba Mystica, but I don't really want to. We'll see if I have any, I guess. I can also sell all of these things, but... I think I'd know if I had extra Herba Mystica. You just get that by grinding the raid dens. Also, let's become rich in this game real fast. Rack up a nice little $250,000. All right. So now we go hunt Glammet. So let's grab this. Unmark this on the map so it doesn't constantly reorient me. So we're gonna need help. Well, I guess I could probably just use some form of counter, which would be nice. A mass outbreak of those. I haven't seen. Are they in like a cave? Is it gonna be that whole business? Because I'm not seeing them, Chad, if I'm being honest. I have not found a massive mass outbreak of Glamora or Glamet. Is it like underneath here? So I've seen every Pokemon except that one in this field. Every other Pokemon that it says is here, I've seen. I don't know if it's more around like this side. Look that way. All right, yeah, I think we might have to go to the cave in the front of Alfornata. Down here. Let's try this. If not, I guess I just need to look harder for them in the first place, but I feel like they're probably just deep in this cave, which honestly might just make things easier. I still cannot believe though that we found that shiny. That is insane. That is so lucky. And of course now with that first experience, I'm going to be like, oh, shiny hunting's so easy in this game. As if I didn't get so lucky recognizing that that Pokemon was what it was. I will save. All right, check. You're ready to count. You're ready to count with me. One. Better way I could do this is track how many Glamet things I have beforehand and then just use that as reference. So I'm just getting one per knockout. 5. Sometimes you, oh, you're right, you do get 2. That's 8. There's 10. I wish there's a better way for me to count than just like in my head. If I could just hit a button to keep track, that'd be nice. For about 15. About 20. Like I can't count and think about anything else at the same time, and I don't want to like tally it, but I feel like we mostly get one, so it's easy enough to just use the crystal method. I didn't check before how many I had. was gonna say, like, why couldn't they have just added something to count? But realistically, if the odds are as good as they are, like, I can be bothered to count. Oh. Ow. Alright, I think that's about 30. I think Chris is actually at. Yeah, I've heard this like 3 different times on shuffle. And considering there's like 200 songs in this playlist, I'm surprised. We got 54. Probably didn't have that many beforehand. We're about, yeah, let's just call it 32. I think Glimmet should actually be easy enough to see. Tadbulb, I think, was kind of a fluke. This, I imagine, is going to take a lot more resetting, but will be easier to see. Especially in the cave, too. It stands out so much more in the darkness than it does in the light. We're in like 40 range right now. So just have not kept the precise count, but might have to chance it going a little bit over. Just to be sure. But like doing it this way instead of actually having to get into a battle is so much faster. Which I really appreciate. Gonna add this to the playlist. I'm rocking with the Parfum Palace. I think it's supposed to be like perfume, but I'm just gonna mispronounce it. It's also so annoying though that stuff shows up like this in the map because it makes it so hard to tell where things are. The cave system just goes underneath a city. How am I supposed to know? If I didn't just run into this problem with encounters while trying to do the Dex, I'd have no clue where to look. But yeah, you get through encounters very quickly. I mean, 50-ish encounters in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Very quick. Okay, it does look like we're kind of running down on Clement numbers, so let's keep a couple alive here and then rip a save and a picnic. Oh no, they're still spawning in full force. Never mind. So the one we were looking for has a blue tail and like an aqua face, I guess. So instead of a like a dark blue face and a lavender tail. That's how I would describe it. All right, that's after this. Got to be like 60. So let's run up somewhere where it's hopefully deemed flat enough. Save. And I'm pretty sure now you just do a picnic. Typically, this is where you want to make an Herba Mystica sandwich, I believe. But... and now we can pretty much just do this until Glimmet despawns, and then you just run it again. You just reset. So let me make sure autosave is off. Yeah, we basically just do this, and I think I've said it several times before, but I'll say it again. The Pokemon, when they're fighting in the overworld like this, do not knock out shinies. It's one of the few smart things they actually did in this game. One of like 3 whole good ideas they had while crafting Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And as our number knocked out or encountered goes up, so do our odds getting better and better. So I think Gyarados is broken, but there we go. Something tells me we will not have the same luck as we did before, because I think our odds are roughly 1 in 512. Which, granted, the fact that we can get through like 60 plus of these in a couple of minutes means that's pretty easy. Is it like total KOs in Sword and Shield? I actually don't know. I assume so, because this is just the method everyone uses, but I assume caught also factors in, like number caught. Yeah, it looks like the Glimmet and like outbreak is done on the map. So all we literally do is just this. What we can also do is just keep starting picnics and stopping them, and that'll refresh spawns as well. But the knockout method is pretty easy, and we can just reset. And I think this is now the meta rather than just using the picnic to reset spawns. But if I know anything about shiny hunting, yeah, they could have added the number defeated like they had in Sword and Shield. Okay, this is Looker's theme for like the 6th time. I might just switch playlists because we've heard the same songs over and over again at this point. I've added a good couple. There's definitely a lot more to be added because this is, like I said, I think 100, 200 songs. This has 199 songs. So definitely more to be heard. But I'm going to switch to Pokemon Sword and Shield soundtrack. Did I add Lumio City? Let me look. I don't think I did. Theme. It's the extended one. Oh, I didn't know. Classic. What a banger. Sorry, I didn't mean... I thought that would keep playing as I looked up the next thing, but apparently we're just going into Sword and Shield now. Now hopefully loop and shuffle. We'll see how well that goes for us, but... Alright, well, let's get on out of here and just keep going. Try to find our lighter blue Glimmet. But this is just literally pretty much hit one button and walk around. Not an incredibly involved process. Which personally I'm kind of okay with. if this is a semi-redeeming quality of a game that I already have a lot of mixed feelings about, then watch. The Pokemon Presents, like, we're actually going to change how all of this works, and it's going to be so much harder, and we're going to make shiny Pokemon harder to find. Thank God they made it at least the overworld encounters. It is kind of dumb in my opinion in Sword and Shield how they have overworld encounters with no like shiny indicator. So you have to encounter every single one to find out if it's shiny or not. My hopes are way too high. Yeah, I have some ideas for that. So I will maybe bring those up to you because I'm thinking like bingo style, right? Like we've done with the bingo boards in the past, but this time we go head to head and like whoever has more bingo squares gets a prize of some kind. Could do classic money match style, just whoever wins gets money. Still not sure if I like the overworld encounters. I think in games like Legends obviously has to be a thing. 3D game, like the Switch 3D games, I mean, I guess you could say BDSP worked without it, but everyone also fucking despises that game. So I feel like I can never use that as a good point of reference. Like, hey, this game did it right, because no one wants to hear that about BDSP. All right, the encounter thing is ended, so we'll just reset. Like, let's go. No, oh my God, the stick drift. Jeez Louise, why? Stop, just work. No, it's not. Okay, close app. Thank you. I think it's more immersive. It's more like you're in the world of Pokemon. I do like that, but I also like being surprised by what you come across. Nuzlocke style also is like way more fun that way. Because trying to Nuzlocke or trying to do a random Nuzlocke, sorry, in a new game. But yeah, I do agree, Radarn, that in Arceus, it just makes sense, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they need to do that in every mainline game. I do agree with that take. Like, just because it works for this one niche title does not necessarily mean that it needs to be everywhere. Looking like a pretty limited number of encounters here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, with no shiny indicators, it does. You have to be on your game, all like meaning on your game, paying attention all the time. Which I think is we're adding a noise. Great grammar on my part there. I think half the sentences I speak or write are not proper English, which is pretty disappointing as someone who's spoken exclusively that language for my entire life. But all right, Outbreak's gone again. I feel like I might have saved a little bit late on this one, because we're really only getting like 15 encounters, so I might use the picnic method. But I think we'll go for like another 45 minutes. I'd love to get this shiny. I think in 45 minutes with the odds we have, it's more than possible. So I might try a couple minutes of doing the picnic hunting and seeing if that's faster, because we just end up with loading screen Safari compass in the bottom right. So I do believe I probably went over the required 60 knockouts. But this, like, I think the game knew it needed to throw me a bone, and it did. And I'm kind of hyped about that because maybe not that. It's gonna keep turning me. Great. Because if I joined in on this and then I hated the shiny hunting too, that might have been the nail in the coffin for this game for me. That might have been the last straw. I mean, regardless, I will still play the DLC. I'm a sucker for it. I'm gonna buy it, whatever. But yeah, they roped me in by giving me a shiny early and being like, oh, this is actually an okay method. They had me right where they wanted me the whole time. Seen a lot of purple. I keep hitting Y thinking I need to hit. No, I'm keep hitting all the wrong buttons. I don't want to Poke Portal. But if this is what keeps me playing this game, I'll take it. I needed a reason to come back. I still don't think this is my favorite method. I still think there's a lot of methods I prefer a lot more, but it can add some freshness to the like 3 games I enjoy shiny hunting in, which are pretty much just Legends, BDSP. Sword Shield's okay with the dens, but those also get old after a while. Yeah, I definitely screwed up how many encounters I was supposed to do with this. But like hearing this Dynamax music right now, I'm already getting flashbacks. I think I just saved a little too late. But like, I have to take such an intense look at every Pokemon. So afraid I'm gonna miss it. Even though I said it's like a pretty noticeable shiny, let me pull it up. So for reference, this is what we're looking at now. This is the regular, and the shiny is that. So it's like pretty clearly different with like that aqua blue and then a dark blue. Pretty clear difference. But it's just such a small Pokemon that like you don't want to end up missing it just because you turned around too quickly or you opened your picnic too soon. Still cannot believe we found that Tadpole. That was so funny. But I think our odds are a proper 1 in 512 and we're seeing like 15 of these per spawn. Honestly, it's still fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, about 15. A little under. But I'm just waiting for the second I open my picnic to be like, oh, someone either clips or types in chat, hey man, nice shiny that you just missed. I don't know if the game will let me open my menu in here. No, of course not. Because if you go to... Where do I actually have to go? Is it Pokedex? Hey man, nice shiny that you just missed. Appreciate it. Profile, here we go. So you'll notice it says 2 shiny Pokemon battled, and I battled one of those today, which means in the roughly 48 hours I had before I started playing today, I randomly battled another shiny Pokemon, just never knew. No clue. No clue. Not the faintest idea as to when that might have happened. But Chad, I have to ask you one thing. If I miss a shiny, run that clip, because I need to keep churning out TikToks. I think I just ran out of my last stashed one yesterday, so I need to get back to it. We got at least one today from the shiny, but... These all looked so lavender before, now they all just look kind of white. Like, my eyes are gonna hurt after this. They already kind of do. But it's normally such a mindless activity to me. Granted, there is stuff like radar hunting that you have to be kind of tuned in for as well. For 6, 8, 10, 13. I also really just want to go set up a picnic on a hill just to prove this game wrong. But we'll just keep running this. I'm also going to change the title of the stream really quickly when we picnic next time. Hearing some nice dog howling. Must be something. Slumbering Weald Shrine. Wait, never mind. Can you do it or no? I mean, I can change it either way, but good. I was just gonna indicate that like I got the Dex. I needed to switch the like going for the Dex out of the title. That's all. In, you know, some nice advertising that I have in fact found a shiny today, because it's true. I have. Somehow I did. Also, depending on the typing of Glimmet, I could just make a sandwich that's specifically whatever encounters, whatever typing it is, so I kind of narrow down what shows up in the cave. I think for now this method is completely fine. But I just see like more and more other stuff randomly spawning in here, so also, what an unforgettable part of this battling Mustard in the Iron Islands. They better not hit us with the Sword Shield DLC combo of like absolute horrendous dog water and then goated DLC. I'm just hoping the DLCs are good for this. The legendary Pokemon look cool, but also I know I've talked about this, but they hit the classic underwater trope of like, oh, this thing's underwater, but it's just like a big glass dome that looks like above the ground. And they've just taken what I think can always be one of the coolest settings in any game, which is an underwater area, and they've made it completely normal. Was the first Sword Shield DLC that bad? I mean, in my opinion, yeah. The entire DLC, like, most of the selling point was just that they added back Pokemon from other generations, like more of them. I don't know, like 100 extra. But they literally just added the legendary, which is, yeah, Kung Fu Panda. So you get Cub Fu, and you do like the dojo. But like, I don't know, the area's fine. But I don't know. It wasn't anything like mind-blowing to me. What's up, Pax? Welcome back. You've missed a lot of just looking for Gimme Ghoul coins, which we finally finished. And now we're shiny hunting. And we've found one shiny so far. Kind of just really randomly. It wasn't an outbreak, so it wasn't like, you know, completely random, but we were looking for it, but still. Just amazed that it worked so fast. Why am I just listening to all the Mustard themes? I don't care about Mr. Mustard. If it was DJ Mustard, different story, but it's not, so. Is this 10 hours of shiny hunting in Violet, or is this just for fun? Oh, honestly, bring up a great point. This should be, I should have a timer going, but I can go back and find out how long into stream we started. If I had to guess, it was about an hour and a half into stream. Maybe a little bit longer. But pretty darn close. And we found one so far. So that's a good start. Also, if I was, you know, well equipped to plan ahead, which I never am, I could have grinded some Herba Mystica to get increased shiny odds. Sandwiches. Sparkling effect or sparkling power, whatever it's called. I don't know. I like that idea still, and I want to do it, but I also kind of want to just do like a Switch version of that, like just doing it for the Switch games, because yeah, there are different methods in like Gen 5, but one, I feel bad not playing it on cartridge. In 2, once you get past like behind Gen 4, so Gen 3 and before that are literally just like reset hunts essentially, or just hatching eggs, and even then that takes so long that I don't think it would be fun to stream. And I don't really know that it would be super, I mean, I do it offline, but it's just a lot of time for a video that I like don't know how it's gonna do type of thing. Dude, if this is still Mustard, or if this is it just keeps playing Mustard themes. And now we have the key item. Nice. But we are looking for a Glimmet with a aqua blue head and a dark blue tail rather than lavender and dark blue. And I'm hoping with enough of them spawned in, it'll be pretty distinguishable when the time comes. We can literally just keep doing this to unload, reload spawns. But depending on what can spawn in outbreaks, I think it kind of just depends on the day. So we can just move the clock forward or back. We can try to find some pretty cool Pokemon in this game. I'll have to look through what the actual good shinies are. And I'll also evolve Tadbulb at the end of this, just because I think Tadbulb, the evolution, which I think is Belitoad or Bellybolt or something like that. Is way cooler than just... Is the Purple Knight Pokemon shiny cool? I have no clue what its shiny looks like, actually. Note that I am not touching my controller and it is just spinning around on its own volition. No, it looks pretty stupid if I'm being completely honest. It looks it has different colored eyes. That's the only difference. It literally just has different, it has red eyes instead of blue eyes. It sucks. And someone made a fan concept where basically the purple armor and the red armor just switch. And it looks way cooler that way. Surprise, surprise. Wow, it could have been pink, or if it just switched color palettes with the other version, it could have been awesome. I also might need clarification on what the actual... There's a chance we're just at 1 in 1024 odds right now. I'm gonna look it up after this. Because we have the 60 knockouts, I think those odds should be higher, but I'm not actually sure. Also, the fact that the Leafeon shiny doesn't look like it's from fall is just huge loss. Okay, so with... I don't know what bonus means versus meal power level 3. Okay, it seems like our odds for this are 1 in 819. Whereas if I had the meal power as well, it would be 1 in 512. Which I feel like is, you know, significant enough difference, but 1 in 819 is roughly what we're working with right now. Which makes it even more insane that we found a shiny as quickly as we did last time. Dude, if this is DJ Mustard, I swear to God, I know it's not DJ Mustard, but somehow we've just ended up in Isle of Armor music purgatory. But even if we don't find this today, as long as I keep this game open, the outbreak should stay active. Unless the clock rolls over and that changes it, but I think as long as we have the save, it should be fine. Well, we run it back, but tomorrow I'll have to figure out what to do tomorrow. I'm not really sure I have a stream idea. I think I'd like to do something other than Pokemon. I feel like because Tuesday is going to be a big Pokemon day. Big old day for Pokemon. We'll do the Pokemon Presents. We could do Mario Kart again. I could start ripping 200cc. That could be kind of fun. I haven't played Minecraft in a little bit, so we could do that. I want to look around, see if there's some other new games that are kind of popping on Twitch slash look fun. All right, well. I don't have to get off. Right on, hold on. All right. Yeah, so I'll be working on what to do for tomorrow. And then maybe we'll do more shiny hunting after the Pokemon Presents. I feel that'd be a good thing to do. And then later in the week, we'll definitely do another Sapphire speedrun for sure. I want to get under 2.5 hours. So I might put a little bit of work into the Abra manip. Dude, I swear to God, they just love playing this. All I've done in this is wanted to hear like the main cities and routes of Sword and Shield, and all I've heard is Mustard's Dojo, Fighting Mustard, Cub Foo's theme, Mustard's Tower. All of those look pretty much the same. It's really hard to tell, honestly, but we'll just keep grinding, keep resetting. I'll definitely count a little bit more accurately the next time around. But I think realistically I'd have gone a little bit over, which is why there aren't as many spawning in. But also the outbreaks, I think, said they can range from like just over 60 total encounters to 120 plus. But once you get past 60, the odds don't change. So it's more so just how often you have to reset or reopen the picnic to get it to change, rather than anything else. Okay. We'll just keep reloading. If there are also better ways of doing this, somebody feel free to let me know how this actually works in chat. This is, like I said, my first time actually shiny hunting in this game. So if anybody has some, you know, insider knowledge or experience, let me know. Because I don't think I have this all just figured out instantly, so more than open to having some help here. People want to be like, hey, maybe you should do this. GTA 5 pulling 170k live viewers on a game that's 10 years old. It's crazy, dude. People are suckers for some good old GTA, and also especially like the revolution of GTA role-playing just breathes so much life into that game. It's insane. It's more than Apex, Fortnite, and Minecraft put together. Apex is like goes through these random waves of popularity too, I swear. I don't hear a lot about it, and then boom, there's a bunch of people playing Apex, and then I've just always been really bad at Apex. The time to kill was always, I'm gonna say it was too high, but at the same time I watch clips all the time where people are just getting one shot by every weapon. So the weapons I actually like the feel of in that game were not probably that good. It's the main thing, but Not a ton of good free-to-plays at the moment. Yeah, I do like having a Game Pass on Xbox, but realistically, I like scroll through and most of them just look like not really that fun games. My brother was genuinely goated at that game. He was in the top 50 or something at one point. Oh my god. So I'm not going to wash my Pokemon, but... I remember having one day, I think it was like a snow day from school. We had the day off and just playing Apex and getting carried to my first win. I think I had like 1 kill. And I won 2 games in the same day. And I was like, guys... Probably the best like Apex player that exists. There have been like 1 or 2 games that I think I actually popped off in Apex, but otherwise it's like I drop my 2 or 3 kills, die a lot of times, get rebooted, and that's that. Also, was Apex the first to have like the actual reboot system? Because now it seems like every battle royale has that. He and his friends would win no cap 10 games just back to back to back. That was like me in Fortnite Mobile. That was my calling. I should have become a Fortnite Mobile professional. It's crazy that they were the first people to do it, but now I associate like rebooting more with Fortnite or like going to the gulag in COD. I just wish I liked the new Warzone map. I played a couple of games of Warzone like a couple weeks ago, one of my friends, and it was fun, but it was not the same as OG Warzone, man. That might have been because OG Warzone was my only social connection to other humans during COVID, so it felt a little more important and a little more fun. But I like enjoyed it, but any gun that has a lot of like, or not, sorry, not any gun. Any game that has a lot of like weapon building and weapon metas, that always kind of frustrates me. Like when everyone could have the same base weapon, but all the builds are so different that if you don't have the gun on weapon level, because it's COD, weapon level 78 or something, and have the 15th different red dot sight equipped because that one has less kick for some reason. I don't know. I'd rather just the classic like, hey, this is a gold scar. Everybody's gold scar does the same amount of damage. That's that. A lot of Glamets. Not a lot of shining pixels, unfortunately. But I don't know. I've just not played a lot of like battle royale or shooters recently, and I don't think it's because there's not good ones out there. I just haven't had as much fun with them as I did in the past. Like especially Call of Duty was always a go-to, like offline, just have fun kickback game. But now it's so fucking sweaty that it's just like it's not fun to me anymore. It's only fun if I'm rolling like an entire squad. And I'm just there to like talk to my friends. Because if I'm just playing the game for pure enjoyment, it just does not exist. I did have a little bit of fun going back. They just rebooted all the old servers for old Xbox games, which that was like fun to go back to. But even that now, everybody just runs like the maximum damage, like DPS class, best guns, all kitted. And you'd think it'd be like, go back and everyone's like trick shotting and having fun and using wacky classes. No, I played MW3 and every single person on that entire game is just rocking the same gold ACR with the suppressor and rapid fire or something, maybe extended mags, and that's it. You join a lobby and the entire enemy game, the entire enemy team just has the same loadout. I would try sniping, just have fun, because COD sniping is ass now, but it's just too, like, everyone's using the ACR, you just have to fight back with that. Single player game over multiplayer game only because I'm bad at gaming and I feel like ass cheeks playing multiplayer games. I do now. I used to think I was an above average player, but I think I'm now like at best average, if not a little bit below. Destiny is free. It is free, but all the DLCs cost an ass load of money. And they roll those out constantly. And if you actually want to be able to use any of the good guns, or like play any of the fun missions, which are the same ones they've been rolling out for the last 10 years. Yeah, I think you will run out of things to do very quickly without any of the DLCs. I gotta go, gamers. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, we'll catch you later. I'll probably only go for like another 15 minutes because I am very hungry. And I have some nice leftover food waiting for me. But we're also working on some secret little side things. The Discord is like 2 channels and just permissions away from being set up. So either tomorrow or Tuesday, and I'd say Wednesday at the latest, the Discord will be live. I have all the channels. I have it arranged how I want it. I have all the rules kind of set up and all these other things, but one thing I should do is just like look for other integrated Discord apps because I never used them in the past and they're pretty helpful by the looks of things. And then I just have to set up the different roles. So like mods have certain roles, certain channels. The average viewer, I have stuff set up so eventually if we get affiliate, there'll be like different like Twitch sub chats, on exclusive chats, stuff like that. Different incentives. Putting malware on the Discord, yes. I've yet to install the Discord keylogger and zip bomb extension, so once we get those set up, we'll be good. I really did think we were going to find another shiny super fast, but that is just the complete bias of having found a shiny in like 20 minutes. When are we dropping classified USA military documents? Like seeing that headline was one of the funniest things I've read in such a long time. Just reading like Minecraft Discord responsible for largest security breach. Living Doll, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoyed the content. Glad to have you here. Free gimme cool coin generator link when. Now make sure that Mr. Beast texts all you guys with his new giveaway. And you can click some link and it gives you 1,000 free V-Bucks. It's true fact. No scam. Apparently that's a really big thing now, is people are just making like alt Discord accounts for big creators and DMing people and being like, hey, can I have money? Which is crazy. One, that works. You just gotta Google Rickroll and click the first link and that gives you free gimme ghoul coins. All right. All right. Sounds good. But I've seen a lot of creators on, I want to say Twitter, but it's not called that, but for the sake of rebellion, I've seen a lot of creators on Twitter like just tweet out, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't DM any of my fans. Please do not respond to any account. Even if it looks like mine. Especially if they ask you for money. I'm saying Twitter, bro. Ain't nobody saying X. Very true. It's just so dumb. You a real one for giving out those gimme cool coins. Yeah, now I can go to my bag and see that I have 0 coins left over. So if I ever wanted another golden go, start over from square one. That's where my coins would have been. All 999 of them gone. So I have no clue how anyone figured that out, but no problem. Gotta look out for my fellow gamers. Gotta love gamers helping gamers. So chat, just now, because I'm only thinking about my lunch, which is, for context, a leftover burrito bowl. That's all it is. It's just it's like a chicken burrito bowl. But I'm just super hyped for it. What's like your guys' go-to meal? I don't want to say like if you're eating at home, but like if you're just going out, you don't want like a sit down. Because I feel like my new one might be just burrito bowl. It's so good, and usually you can make it last 2 meals, which is always just so nice. So I used to be a big like burger guy. I'd always go out and get a burger if I was out and about, going anywhere, but you can't really save a burger. But the burrito bowl, it's 1, super good. And 2, you can just toss it in the fridge and heat it up the next day. I think it is slowly becoming my new like go-to kind of order out food. Probably bolognese. Is that just like pasta with meat, right? My uncultured American side is showing right now. I'm just making sure you didn't mean that like just like a large tube of bologna meat. Like that's always a classic. And the crazy thing is too, like I 99% of the time have all of the things required to make a burrito bowl and just never do. So you just like rice, some chicken with seasoning. I don't like beans, so no beans for me, but if you have beans, toss those in there. Lettuce, cheese, salsa, easy. It's really not like a lot of crazy things to have in your kitchen or in your fridge. Pasta in general is just goated. Absolutely. I know I told my moldy pasta story, so I won't recount those details, but I don't think I've had pasta since that incident. And I'm kind of scared to go back to it now, which really sucks because I was having pasta like, I don't know, say I'm having 21 meals a week. Probably 10 of those are pasta. And it's the same thing for me. I do enjoy cooking, but a lot of the times I don't like taking the time out of my day to cook. So just being able to make a big like pot of pasta and then have a couple leftover containers. So if I feel like cooking, I just save it for like a quick lunch or something. And then if I don't feel like cooking, I already have like a half decent meal made. As a kid, I loved it so much I would sneak into the kitchen and eat raw pasta. Bro, you cannot get away with sneak eating raw pasta. It's like chewing on gravel. It is so loud. And I know that I have a friend who really liked raw. There's no shot, right, chat? There's actually no fucking shot. If not what we intended. Shiny Toxtricity. Oh my god, it looks so good. I wish it was the blue one. To be fair, gonna get a little bit critical here. I wish it was the blue version, but let's go. Hell yeah. That is a just random full odds. Somebody clip that. I'll run the clip on it as well. Of course, my recording's messed up, so I can't like take out the background music, but let's go. Okay, I might have screwed up with the whole what are we naming Toxtricity? This is the amped form. I prefer the blue lightning bolt, which I think would look cooler with this, but still, that's just a full odds shiny right there, chat. We had a name for this in like the old Sword and Shield when we were doing Nuzlocke. What did I name it? I feel like I might have honestly named it Pax, because Pax, you always talk about how much you love this Pokemon. Why does it say Flaint, Flirty, Dove, Leroy Jenkins. Because every clip is given a name that's like randomly generated from a bunch of just different full words. Which is crazy because I've had another clip that is also ends in Leroy Jenkins. But they just put a bunch of random words together for unique URLs because stuff gets clipped so often. I'm sure it has like a database of hundreds and thousands of words to pull from. I feel like Shocky. Release it? No. We're leaving that era, chat. That's insane, though. I mean, I might have screwed up the whole, like... Release it into my pockets, Johnstone style. No, chat, I did it first. I did it first. Give me credit. I want all of the clicks and likes for what I have done. Nah. That fraud. Nah, dude. Shout out to Johnstone because right now that dude is just streaming for every day 9 to 10 hours a day, just playing Black 2. So the second I'm done streaming, I usually just toss that on my TV and I just work for the rest of the day, and it's so nice to have in the background. Nah, Johnstone's the GOAT, honestly. I did the whole, like, you know, fake beef thing because I wanted, like, a good clip from it, but at the same time, I was like, let's run through the scenarios here. Let's just imagine a world where by some miracle, my YouTube stuff pops off. Do I really want fake beef with somebody that would be like the all-time, like that would be the magnum opus of collaborations? So try to keep my bridges intact and not on fire. On the off chance that I essentially win the lottery of content making. That is insane. Also, whatever this battle theme is oh, it's Calyrex. Let's go. Oh, that's not what I meant to add it to either, but... so picnicking just resets all the spawns. So instead of like closing the game or anything, it literally just resets everything so it has the potential to spawn in a shiny. So this way we keep our 1 in 800 odds of finding a shiny Glimmet. It's insane that I've found a regular overworld shiny, because after 50 hours of this game, that is the, I guess technically the second that I've actually seen. It's the third shiny Pokemon I've encountered in this game. Because at some point playing through, in the first 40 some odd hours, I encountered a shiny that I have no recollection of and do not have in my box. But and now 2 hours of this stream, I have already found 2 shiny Pokemon, which is insane. Just so funny. I've also been so lucky with just having, like, I mean, that was an incredibly noticeable shiny. Incredibly noticeable. Which my biggest complaint has always been like, oh, you can't see any of the shinies. It's like, no. I mean, a lot of them you can't. And if I hadn't looked up what shiny Glimmet or shiny Tadbulb looked like, I'd be having a different conversation right now. But I've just run into very, very noticeable shinies. Like, I could be driving past the shiny Sandile every single time, and I guarantee you I would never know. I gotta go again. Bye, everyone. Thanks for streaming, James Pax. I'll catch you around. I'm probably about to wrap up in literally like 5 minutes here. We'll catch you around. Hopefully catch you tomorrow, and especially Tuesday. Oh, there's 2 more right on this. That's why. Catch you Tuesday, 9 a.m. EDT for the Pokemon Presents. Swear to God, I don't want to listen to any of the Mustard songs. So you just like the slowed down Sword Shield theme. I guess that technically means we're on phase 2 of this hunt. We phase with a shiny Toxtricity, which I am so not mad about. I don't actually think I saved since I caught it, so I am going to save again. But let's do 3 more picnics. And then we'll call it a day. Which I'm glad we had enough time to actually get all the coins and shiny hunt rather than just spending all 3 hours scouring the earth for shiny or for Gimme Ghoul. That can't even be shiny, mind you. I mean, this song is okay, but it's 4.5 minutes long, which I think is just too long to have it on the background. All those look very normal. Very not shiny. All right, now that everybody's comfortable, pack up, hit the road again. All right, so there's one. Do 2 more. Oh, that's actually kind of cool that they light up like that, but I should acquaint myself with what all of the Pokemon in this cave look like shiny just in case I happen to go buy one. I know Metatite I think is green. I mean, we know what Toxtricity looks like now. Sableye, I have no clue. Shelgon, also green. So, you know, just in case. Well, something like Salazzle or Salandit is just so small and probably very similar. I imagine Dugtrio's not that different either. But no shiny Glamettes, so we'll do one last picnic. Shiny Sableye is yellow. Okay, that's actually really cool. So maybe we'll have to look for that at some point, because that's actually really dope. There aren't a ton of yellow shinies, so stuff like that. What am I thinking of? Goodra from Gen, I think it's Gen 5, right? Or Gen 6 maybe? Like Goodra's yellow and pink, which looks really, really cool. I don't know if that's just Hisuian Goodra or not. That has that palette, but alright, no shiny Glamettes. Darn. It's alright though. I feel like we've had a much more successful day than even I anticipated. So, can't really be mad at that. Let's take the last couple minutes here to quickly just go right up here. Go to our bag. I'm going to do one of 2 things. First, I'm going to look for a lightning stone. Okay, Thunderstone is how you evolve. I was going to give you a bunch of rare candies. That's fine. All right, we're going to evolve our Tadbulb. Shiny Tadbulb. Get a nice panoramic view thanks to Stick Drift. What do we got, chat? Come on, look cool, look cool. Oh, that does look so cool. Oh my goodness, let's go. Hell yeah. We can also see under the entire map. But that's normally like a bluish green, and now it's all yellow. We were just talking about this. We were literally just talking about how cool yellow shinies are. All right, we save there. I love how they aren't even shiny in this like a little side menu area. The chat. There we go. What a successful day. I'm so happy with how that went. All right. I desperately need to go eat food. So I will be back tomorrow Probably doing something different, but Wednesday for sure. At some point, we're gonna add this back because I mean, apparently the shiny hunting's not that hard. Like I'm really good at it. Clearly, 2 shinies on the day. We got a shiny Tadbulb, shiny Toxtricity, which I evolved the Tadbulb into Belly Bolt. We also have shiny Toxtricity, which looks really, really cool. So I'm so happy with how those turned out. But we'll come back to this because honestly, that was, I'm going to say it, chat, that was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I'm not typically the biggest fan of these games, but shiny hunting's kind of cool in them. So maybe we'll actually have to play more of this game. Also, the DLC is probably going to come out in like a month, so I will be back to this game at some point anyways. But all that aside, if you want to keep up with more stuff like this, hit the follow button. I'm live most days of the week playing a variety of games. And then if you want to check out video stuff, !socials, that has my TikTok, my YouTube channel where I upload videos and shorts, my VODs channel where I upload literally the entire stream from every single stream I do, all that stuff. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I hope your weekend ends very nicely. I'll catch you all again tomorrow morning, and especially Tuesday morning for Pokemon Presents, because hopefully they're going to tell us really cool stuff about Pokemon. All right, I'll catch you all again later. Drop a follow if you haven't. We're shooting for 50. That's the promo. I'll catch you later. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your day. See you later, everybody.